Pete. It's nice to
Hello
meet
there,
with you.
Fran.
Would you like to take the opportunity to introduce yourself to the audience?
Well, I've got three of them to introduce myself to. No, my name's Pete, it's Pete Green. I've known Wymondham all my life, literally all my life, and I've lived here for 30 years, and okay, I know that makes me a newcomer, but I've lived in the same house in Damgate Street, right in the centre of Wymondham for the last 20 years. I think I've got a pretty good awareness of what's going on in Wymondham, because I am out of my front door, going to the local shops with the little dog, of course, and talking to people every day anyway. You know, I can't help it. I can't get away from it. And
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Okay, so you've lived in Wymondham you've lived in Damgate Street for 20 years and
Yes,
known
that's right.
Wymondham all your life. What is it that you most like about Wymondham?
You're making this sound a little bit like an American beauty contest.
It is.
Oh, in which case, Bob, you don't mind if I call you Bob, do you? Oh, I am really, really enthusiastic about saving the world and fluffy bunnies.
But that's not to do with Wymondham.
We have to start somewhere.
Yes, save the world and fluffy bunnies.
No, it's a lovely town. We know this. Anybody who lives here, we have been recognised nationally as one of the best places to live, and it's a question of keeping it that way. It's keeping it.
So if there's one thing you can change about Wymondham, Pete, what would you like to change?
Sometimes it's communication. And this is nothing new. This is nothing new with any town or any small town anywhere. There's a tendency all over the country. The young don't always talk to the old. The old tend to patronise the young. One political party doesn't talk to another political party. And it's just sometimes a question of a bit of lateral thinking and making sure that everybody knows clearly what's going on, so that they can have their say, so that they can actually say, "Oi, I'm not sure about this." Communication.
Communication. Okay. So there are very many community groups and charities
Yes.
in Wymondham that work hard at the
know.
heart of the community. Do you have a favourite that you support, or one that you align yourself to? Or
No, and I'm absolutely specific on that, exactly from what you've just said yourself. It would be totally, for me, it would be totally wrong to pick out one of our wonderful, excellent charities and say, oh, I support these more than another. Now, there may become a point in time when, for some reason or other, one charity becomes more important than another. But at this point, I thought about this a lot, and I thought, no, I am not going to be favouritist. I'm not going to support one charity above the others.
Okay, but you recognise that we have lots and lots of volunteers.
Only too well.
Yeah, and
Only
good work
too
goes
well.
on in Wymondham.
And I don't know how this compares with other towns, to be quite honest. I feel there's a lot there, but especially a new charity that's setting up very often doesn't know how to do it. And so communication. Help somebody jump through the right hurdles, and there are a lot of hurdles, paperwork that you've got to go through. Mm-hmm. If you're a charity, registered charity, application for grants, all the rest of it, communication makes it easier.
Okay. Well, thank you for giving your time to talk to us this evening, Pete, and we'd like to wish you very well in the forthcoming election.
Well, thank you very much, Bob.
And the fluffy bunnies.